You gonna stream it?
The city of Philadelphia is one of rich history and passion, and you can always count on the latter when you step inside Lincoln Financial Field. It's all about divisional matchups on this final day of the regular season, and we've got a compelling one in store here, as it'll be the Tennessee Titans taking on the Philadelphia Eagles. Two teams more than ready to get this one started, and off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. He will return this from deep in the end zone, and he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further. This one out quickly to Watkins. And he goes down at the 26. A pickup of 13, and that last play began at the 13. First down. If you're these receivers, you got to be ready, because when he's going to throw it quick on that RPO, he's going to throw it quick.
And this is why you spend time with your guy, either in the offseason, during the week, the whole bundle. Because sometimes just telepathy. You both see the same thing, and he knows get the ball to him right away.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. The Eagles have
I forgot the D. You like to play. You like to play that cover man too.
And I thought that they played pretty well last
I forgot you like that cover man too.
all on display in that victory.
Cover man too.
Second and 10. They'll run for the first time with DeAndre Swift. And he'll push his way forward to about the 32. They get 6. That'll leave him with 3rd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
A dime look defensively here for the Titans on 3rd. Hurts sets up to throw it.
Body. Ah.
That's Brown. That he's brought down short. 2 yards there. Needed 4.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game. But it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one.
And look here. It's an opening drive fake. No, bottled up fumble. It's out. It's loose. It's picked up by the Titans. And they have the football and will take over at the 20.
I didn't even call that play. That's the bullshit about it. I had to fucking run the ball. And I got my punter at fucking safety, man. You know, my kicker at punter, I gotta change that shit. You alright? Alright.
Following the fumble recovery, Willis. Got his man, Okonkwo. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. An 11-yard pickup for the Titans and a first down.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide it. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to touchdown.
A great play there with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Titans take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. No going for two. They'll kick the point after. And this is good. Our score, 7-0 Tennessee. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They had the fumble on the last drive, wound up leading to the opening touchdown. Now they'll try again here, 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Swift.
Oh.
And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. All right, so they got that one, Charles, against the center.
And let's remember how difficult it is for the center, because remember, he's got to snap the ball to put the play in motion, and sometimes you got that big guy on your nose. You got sometimes where he's coming at you at an angle. It's a difficult job for him to snap the ball and then execute his block.
They'll run right here with Swift. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all.
That dumbass holding call, man.
It'll be second down. Maybe I'm wrong, but it looked like even if
Not right now, baby.
I don't think there was going to be much to gain.
Seemed like it was perfectly defense. And know what they say? Those guys on the other side, they get paid too.
2nd and 20. Off the play fake. Here's Hurts.
Oh my God! I hate the way he threw the ball. I'm trading him.
The 30-yard line.
He's done.
Charles, that's now 4 interceptions over his last 3 halves of football. Because remember, he threw 3 picks last week.
Starting to wonder if maybe defenses and those coordinators have identified something on tape with what he's doing. Maybe a movement, maybe the way he's moving his shoulders. Who knows what it could be? He could have a few tells out there that they're keying in on and allowing defenses to get to the football a little bit faster. People steal signals. Maybe sometimes they can figure out what the quarterback's doing just by his movements.
Again, it's Cohen. And this time he won't even make it back to the line of scrimmage as they stop him in his tracks. 2 yards the loss, and now 4th and 12. This defense for the Eagles, they were very strong in the win this week over the Giants.
And I think our statistician, we ended up having to bring the blue tent and put it around him for a while because he was developing a hand injury from having to write down all the turnovers this team forced. 5, 6, 7, 8. Absolutely unbelievable. I hope he'll recover.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Willis looking to throw it. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have a Titans 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, it's almost as if they didn't leave the field after their first drive. They picked right up where they left off. Another good throw there. And this offense, humming here in the early going.
1st down, a run with Cohen. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Brandon, you're a big lover of music. How about what you just saw there? This is what I call playing the piano for a defensive lineman. The ability to move laterally up and down the line of scrimmage. How about the way he just flowed and got to the outside part of the field and made that play?
Here's a handoff to Cohen running right. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 9 yards on the play there, and it sets him up 1st and goal.
That's a good, nice, crisp run for a 1st down. I wonder if the defense might have been loosened up a little bit, maybe anticipating a pass instead of the run that they got.
between the tackles with Cohen. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pick up a 3.
That's good power football on 1st and goal. A lot of teams will throw from there, but that's a nice job to chew up a few more yards and get yourself closer to the goal line.
And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Out of the gun to give to Spears. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. Tyjae Spears with his 14th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Titans are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now 14-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he'll get to the 30-yard line before going out of bounds.
At their own 30-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no
Oh,
harm.
you gotta pick your speed
I
up.
like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. You talk about this Titan defense. They come into this one down at the 27th position in the league, Charles, against the run.
And stopping the run, that's been an issue for them all season long. Aren't you glad that you're not coaching the defense right now?
I'm very glad. They said that they've seen it in doses, but very, very small doses.
Yeah, you've got...
And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble.
Yeah, right. Man, I ran out of fucking balance.
At the 27-yard line.
The fuck out of here.
defense forcing plays and getting
Hey,
to
it's
goal.
shooting.
But an interception and 2 fumbles in their last 3 offensive possessions.
Time to readjust.
Yeah, you can't just give all the credit to the defense on that. They've got to look in the mirror and take a blame themselves and figure out how to not do it anymore.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Well, they may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down.
First down, Titans.
Play fake. Here's Willis. Quick hitter here. It's complete. It'll go as a gain of 4, and that's going to bring up 2nd down. 14-0 score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. From the 46-yard line, a 2nd down and 6. They'll run up the middle with Cohen. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And he is finally taken down, but not before he gets it to the Eagles' 20. 60 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. On 1st down, they go right back to Cohen. This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15.
Consecutive positive runs for him on the last 2 snaps. He certainly appears to be trying to put the offense on his back and just move them down the field when his number is called. The way he's running it, I'd keep going back to him.
They'll run on 2nd down with Cohen. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play here. That'll be 3rd down. This defense against the run ball, they're not top 5, but they are top 10.
So what's your philosophy here? Do you try and run the ball against a team that's pretty good against the run? What if you're a pretty good running team? If so, you might want to go ahead and run it anyway because that's your strength.
A 4-receiver set here, 3rd and 5. Willis looking to throw it. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. And his kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So able to add on to their first half lead here, Charles, forcing the miscue with a fumble and then turning that into 3
That was some bullshit. That bullshit ass fucking fumble. I was running out of balance. They gonna get that shit to him.
We'll take that and we'll use it to expand our lead.
And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now.
Come on!
But that's going to wind up incomplete.
The defender certainly didn't.
I hate fucking Jalen Hurts. I don't know. I don't like Jalen Hurts, man. I'm trading him. Jalen Hurts is on the block. As he is going to be on the block this offseason.
On the option to give to Swift here. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Philadelphia picking up the first on a gain of 15. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
On the option to give to Swift here. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
They went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Now, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
2nd and 7. Here's Hurts to throw. And that's out to the flat for Swift. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 1.
3rd down and 1.
I did not pick this play.
They'll try and run here with Swift. And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving.
That's a tremendous group effort there because when you talk about offensive lines, the best ones, you talk about guys that play in harmony, in sync, and getting things done, and they did that on that play.
Yeah, especially on 3rd and 1. Got to be in sync, and they were. Rolling to his right. This is caught. It's Brown. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A good pickup there at 22. So another on-target throw, and that last one, Charles, going to put him up over 5,000 yards passing out for the season, and that is not an insignificant number.
Indeed it is not, because this is not a big list, and most of the guys on it, Drew Brees, Peyton Manning, Tom Brady, Dan Marino, they either are or will be Hall of Famers.
12 more yards there and another first down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Stop, baby girl.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Hurts. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
They're putting together a drive here in the final minutes of the half, but the coverage has been tight all game long, and they certainly want to keep them off the scoreboard here.
And they run the option on 2nd down. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown. Jalen Hurts halfway to 100 now with career touchdown number 50. And the Eagles are able to cut into that deficit. Cut the lead to 17-7.
Fly on a road to victory.
York ready, and here we go as he No return there for Harris, and the drive will begin at the 25. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. They've had a very solid first half, and as we near the end of that first half, they're just looking for a little more on top of their lead right now.
And when you put together a game plan on offense, you put together what you think is going to be the best possible scenario, right? Hey, we're going to score. These are the plays that are going to do it. But you also put together your counters, meaning after they make adjustments to what you're doing, what do we have to go to next?
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Exactly. So I can't wait to see if we come out of that.
Man, he said, "Hot too fuck. I can't set my fucking defense in."
Or do you go to your counters expecting those adjustments to happen?
Before that, we'll see the end here of this first half. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And brought in downfield by Burks. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number one. Willis looking to throw on first down.
I can't get to the fucking circle.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Willis to throw on second. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
The end zone is in a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to make a high percentage protocol and see if they can get their offense back on track.
This offense was on the move. Now two straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
He caught that shit, was on that shit.
Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. Here's Willis. And he'll just get rid of it.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal. Willis. So that one a hold right guard.
And you understand why offensive and defensive linemen probably go to martial arts schools and work on their hands so often, because that could be the make or break difference on a play. This time he had to grab a jersey in order to make the play happen. Got caught for the penalty.
19.
Willis to throw once more. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Just top defensively. Those 2 passing attempts to the end zone. Now we're thinking they try
We just seen. I think they're throwing it again, don't you?
I think you have to. I think in this situation, you kind of run out of your running plays, fire another one into the end zone.
Damn, that shit's crazy.
Travis Kelce, as the first half is winding down, and the Titans would extend their lead here just before halftime. And this drive, Charles, very well timed as they score with very little time remaining in this first half.
And I'm reminded that they get the second half kickoff as well, so they can break this one wide open before the other guys have a chance to possess the football.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. The lane opens here. He's past the
get the fuck out of here.
A terrific field position as they finally get to
They let that fucking catcher catch me. Kicker catch me. Come on.
To get to that spot on the field, that allows you to do a lot of things on offense.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out.
That's caught inside the 20. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
That's good for an Eagles. First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Throwing is Hurts. And it's intercepted at the goal line. He can't get him down. And he will be brought down on
I forced that shit. I saw you right there.
So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. The Titans hold the lead, and they'll get the football first as the third quarter gets underway. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators, they sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I'll guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach, we can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
They'll start the third quarter with a run by
Good fucking cut.
Right side.
Fumble.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 94 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
Now that's a big-time run. Lightning in a bottle, forget it. He exploded out of the bottle for that type of a pickup.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Now here's a throw that's complete. They'll give him 4 yards there, and it'll be second down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 14-yard line.
Let's go.
On the option, here's Spears.
Oh, I thought he fumbled.
A yard, taking it down to the 14. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. On third down, it's Willis.
I was about to say, yeah, right.
Looked like they had an opportunity for a big play across the middle, but he didn't have the concentration or the focus necessary and dropped it before he could haul it in.
And his kick here is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So 3 more points stacked on, and this margin getting more comfortable by the minute.
And with the lead where it is, you can actually feel good about field goals. We talk all the time about scoring 6s, not 3s. But in this case, they're just looking to chew up some time and come away with points.
They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
They go play action with Hurts. Throwing left sideline there, but it's incomplete.
If there's another stop, one of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
Come on. You getting paid for? What's that? Are you kidding me?
Here's 2nd and 10. They run out of the gun with Swift. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46.
They've been running it well all game, and why not? The big guys up front, they're just having a ball, creating monster holes for their guys to run through.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. On the option to give to Swift here. And Swift is not going to get there as they stop him short of the yellow line. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd.
But if these guys are going to chop into that deficit, they're going to have to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage to be found.
I'm down 20. I could go for it.
I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as they'll go for it on 4th down. They'll try it now with Swift. And he's got enough for the first across midfield to the 48. They're able to keep the drive alive, 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one.
I was down 20. I could go for it. 3rd quarter, down 20.
Take some chances. You know, if you play everything conservatively and play everything exactly like, okay, I know what to do in each situation, I don't think you're going to get very far. I love the call there, going for it, even on his own side of the 50.
Yeah, and even though you're on your own side of the field, they were creeping towards midfield, so not as crazy as if they were back at their own 20.
I don't know.
Defense too, right?
Yep. Looking for more there on 1st down, but this throw downfield incomplete.
Well, we saw that he had a lot of success last week throwing the football, but that hasn't translated to this week. But with his team behind, I don't expect him to back off. I expect him to keep firing.
Second down, here's Jalen Hurts. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. And they will finally stop him as he's down to the 40-yard line.
It certainly feels like this defensive group has figured this guy out to the tune of a big lead in this one. And you know that he's frustrated with how this game has gone. And now with back-to-back interceptions, he's got to find a way to get out of his own head and start making better plays.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. On the handoff, it's Cohen. Down to about the 37.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
They try again with Cohen. And he's going to take this close to the first down marker as he stopped at the Eagles' 31. 103 yards for him now on the ground as he goes over the century mark here. I'd say he's ready for the playoffs ahead, no doubt. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They'll try to run for it with Cohen. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29.
So it's pretty simple, partner. You pick up a turnover, set you up in excellent field position. The last thing you want to do is go 3 and out in this spot.
Yeah, they would have had to settle for a field goal attempt, but now they keep those touchdown hopes alive. Play action, Willis.
Man, yeah, right. Come on. Shit's hit.
2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Titans are able to extend their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that stretches the lead all the way up to 27. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. Oh, a dangerous return.
Bro, how you keep letting the fucking kicker catch you?
Good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40.
I understand. You letting the kicker catch you.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much...
He can't throw.
You're saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
On first and 10, it's Swift. And he's going to work this one down to about the 5. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, partner, they've certainly played up to their top 10 defensive ranking this week. They've stifled this opposing offense throughout this game. This contest is now lopsided because of their efforts, and there's still a quarter to go.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. He's going to get that to his running back. He's in for a score, and his spectacular season continues as he ties the NFL touchdown record.
He is phenomenal.
And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. Hurts will throw. And it's intercepted at the goal line.
It's interesting that when it comes to 2-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off. I guess the last score wasn't enough for them. They want more. Here comes an onside kick. And the Titans are going to recover the football. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, It was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play.
Okay.
Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Out of the gun, running with Cohen. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
1 quarter remains here as the regular season starts. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. 19 tight, 19 Buffalo 18.
From the gun, here's Willis.
Yo, this shit's crazy. He's killing these fucking corners.
22 yards there, a first down.
I'm right the fuck there. Shit should be picked.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Now Willis to throw. A throw left sideline falls incomplete. But their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
Willis back to the air on 2nd and 10. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit, too.
18, Pioneer. Dragon 60.
3rd down, it's Willis. And that will be incomplete. Well, 4th quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run their full playbook no matter who's on the field.
And his kick is indeed good, and that will extend their lead even further. Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. A big play there for Philly. 64 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. On the option to give to Swift here. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. 73 yards on the ground here for Swift. He's got a first down as well. Defensively, with this lead in the 4th quarter, I guess you can allow a run of that magnitude.
You're right about that, but really the focus has got to be don't fall in love with the idea that you're getting
nowhere to go. He lost the football. It's picked up a big seam, and he might go all the way. And I don't know that
Yo, this is crazy.
It doesn't matter.
Wide open.
Yeah, not only scratching his head, but probably writing a note or two about we're going to address this come practice next week because maybe that's the reason we're down this far. Doesn't matter at this point, but being sloppy throughout the game, not going to help him improve.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. They're still throwing the football here. Now, obviously, the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work in exchange.
He was wide open.
Keep the clock moving, keep them
Wide the fuck open.
Just as good as running the football. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Cohen is not going to advance very far. He'll be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
Brings up second and goal at the 4-yard line.
Willis going to try to run it. No, bottled up. Fumble. It's out. It's loose. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
You and I have been around teams, and they all have goals for games, don't they? And every team we've ever talked to says what?
No turnover.
Don't turn the ball over. 0. And they were that close to getting it done. Won't cost them today, but they'll hate that when they're watching the game tape.
They'll throw on first down with Hurts. Going deep here for Watkins. This pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And the Eagles will take over possession here up at the 44. I'll call it luck or skill, whatever the case is. They're feeling good about just keeping the football there.
Yeah, the biggest thing that they're calling it now, our ball. I mean, they don't care if it was luck or skill. Boy, the panic that jumps up in your chest when that ball's on the ground, whether you get it or your teammate gets it, just as long as you maintain possession, that's all you're looking for.
He was on his ass.
Another interception. And the Titans will take over here just shy of the 30. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his 2nd interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ball game, I would have said never, not in a million years. But here we go.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
Partner, you and I have struggled with this for years. You've got the lead. Just take care of the football and burn some of that clock. But there's something to be said for not taking your foot off the gas as well, because you can never have too big of a cushion. That one, though, falls incomplete.
The Titans on 3rd down. They've hit 4 of 7. This is 3rd and 8. Play action. Here's Willis. That will be incomplete as well.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. Now Willis.
Get the fuck out of here, yo. This is crazy.
The 45 before going out. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 44.
He got this, yeah. I couldn't do nothing this game.
Flushed out right. Throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete. Well, they're up comfortably here, Charles, but that lead certainly not dissuading them from pressing the envelope late. I mean, if anything, with these passes, it's like they're getting more aggressive to try to drive the ball downfield.
And that will certainly lend itself to some post-game questions for that coach, and maybe you and I should attend that press conference and see what he has to say, because someone's going to ask him why he continued to push it. My guess, he didn't like how some of the snaps were run earlier, and he wanted to use that as a chance to clean things up, but he certainly will have some explaining to do.
Again, Willis to throw. And that is incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on third down.
So on trots the field goal unit, and wow, this is going to be a challenge here. And this will be spotted on the other side of the field. It's a 61-yard attempt. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. Well, Charles, the NFL record is 66 yards. That was 5 shy of that, but only a handful of guys have ever connected from 61 or deeper, and he can add his name to the list.
Yeah, more and more guys are trying it. That doesn't mean the success rate has gone up. That is a long kick. Guaranteed, when he turns on his phone after the game, a ton of congratulatory texts will be awaiting him.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
And they work this out past the 25. And quickly they get to the line.
That's good for an Eagles.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Hurts. Out to the left there and complete to the tight end Goddard. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31. Defensively, I know they have the comfortable lead here in the fourth, but they do not want to give up big plays like that.
They want to finish strong. So oftentimes in this situation, you tighten up underneath in your coverage and you bring your safeties back. They can pick up anything that leaks through. But in the meantime, upfield, you're making plays on the football.
I don't understand, bro. 99 over fucking all. You throwing the ball like that. Yeah, he's done. I'll go get a fucking rookie before I deal with this dude again.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Hurts sets up to throw it.
Look, he just keep overthrowing the ball.
Incomplete. Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is...
And now here is another interception. Picked up by Amani Hooker. And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
That one looks like he'll throw here. On the out route, he's got Burks. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Play fake. Here's Willis. And his throw is incomplete. A CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things. They'll continue to throw it around until stopped.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. That is caught. And they are.
He ain't even go with him. I mean, man, this is crazy.
Convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Partner, I have to tell you, just one word keeps coming to mind from watching them this afternoon, and that's impressive. They have been impressive from the opening kickoff, and they haven't let up here even into the 4th quarter.
They'll pitch to Cohen, and they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just.
Yo, what's up?
Point after try.
What up, at you? You good? I love you, man. All right.
He don't know. I don't even think he know.
He's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Oh yeah, I don't know if he can even hear me or not, but I can't tell.
All right. Hope everything get good.
There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away.
Real shit. How many times you shot him?
Yeah, he shot him.
This will be brought out.
Just once?
Zone. And ultimately cannot
Yeah.
get this out to the 20.
He gonna be all right. He gonna be all right though.
23.
He be all right.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD, but unfortunately, and my goodness, another interception. And they will set up shop in enemy territory.
Hello.
42-yard line.
Hello.
Got the huge lead. Now they have
What?
another interception on the defense.
No, she at the doctor's with the baby.
Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to gold.
She at the doctor's with the baby.
Happy right there to get what appears to be one more for the road. It helps seal away one of their best efforts of the season.
Here's Willis now off the play fake. Sliding out of the pocket. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Well, up big here in the 4th quarter, up really big. That passing incompletion, I don't think they needed the completion, but Charles, this is an offense right now that they're just having fun. They're clicking on all cylinders.
Yeah, you're right. They didn't need a completion. They certainly don't need any more points. But they're not going to turn them down. They're going to continue to run what they have in their playbook, and they still want to run it efficiently.